Welcome to Be Bold Branding. Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite subjects. It's called Marketing Doesn't Work.
Marketing does not work.
It does not work. So we'll leave you there
I
for
hear
a
it all the
second
time.
while we introduce ourselves. I'm Tanya Eberhardt, founder of BrandFace, and we help business stars differentiate themselves, and we do that through personal branding.
I'm Michael Carr. I'm the COO of BrandFace, but I was actually a client before I became a partner in the company. We're the only comprehensive personal brand building system across the globe, and we're happy you're joining us, folks. We're happy to be live about this. Marketing doesn't work. It never has worked. It never has worked at all. It didn't work for me. It doesn't work for me now. Marketing doesn't work. I know every one of y'all have felt this way. You have to have said.
We hear it all the time.
If you were in business, if you started a lemonade stand when you were a kid in your neighborhood, you learned then that marketing doesn't work.
That's right.
No matter how much time you spend on that sign.
Because as a kid, you didn't even know how to brand yourself. But hey, today we're going to learn a lot about why it's not working. Okay. If it's not working for you, you're going to find out why. Not only that, you're going to find out how to fix it. So
most importantly.
Exactly. There are 4 things actually that I learned throughout all of my years in the media business about why marketing doesn't work when it doesn't work, which is a lot. So, and those are, in order to be successful, your marketing has to be, right, has to present the right message and image to the right people at the right time, enough times. Ding. I actually came up with those 4 sequences years ago because I got tired of hearing about the failures too. Mm-hmm. And I realized there are a lot of things that have to come together in order to make a marketing campaign produce very successful results. And it's those 4, the right message and image to the right people at the right time, enough times. 2 of those are about marketing, but the other 2 are about branding.
More important.
So what's the difference? Let's start out there. The difference between marketing and branding. Marketing is simply putting a message and image out there to the world, to your prospect, using different marketing platforms or systems, right? So it might be billboards, it might be radio ads, it could be Facebook ads, Google ads, postcards, you name it, okay? But the message and image that you put out there, that is your brand. And that's why 2 of those, the message and image and the right people, belong to the branding category, but to the right place enough times, those belong to the marketing category. Okay.
Yeah. So let's look at the 4 things that are necessary to make marketing work a little closer, right? The right people. Okay. In order to develop a message and image that attracts the right people, you need to know who the right people are. It's very important. Who are you speaking to? And then learn what that means to them. Defining your ideal customers is what we call that. And to do that, we look at 4 different pieces of criteria when we help clients to decide where they're going to go at that. And it's called the HEAT formula. It's exclusive to us. And the first one is pick customers that you can help. That's the most important thing, right? Identify customers that you know your expertise can help. The second thing is you want to sit down and put serious thought into people you enjoy working with. It's very important, guys. We don't get into business to really hate our job every day. We get in our business to enjoy what we do for a living, okay? The third one is somebody that appreciates the work that you do. We all, like I'm in real estate business, so we are all in, like if we're in the real estate business, we've had clients that knew so much more than we will ever know, no matter how many deals we've done, right? They've only done 2, we've done thousands, but they'll always know more than us, right? And there are people that won't appreciate the work that you did. We have that. Why would you attract that? You don't want to attract that. You don't want to advertise for that. So think of all the people you've worked with that really, truly love your expertise. Those are the people you want to go after. And then finally, the P is profitable. There's nothing wrong with making profit, guys. And you will find that making profit is easy when you are helping people that can be helped. You're working with people that you enjoy work with, and the people that appreciate what you do.
Yep. And those 4 criteria help everybody that's ever gone through our program to decide who their ideal customer is. It's a simple formula, very simple. The second thing, or the second of the 4 parts that are critical for our successful marketing is a message and image. So your message and image really depends on 2 things. Okay, first, your ideal customers, because you want to make sure that your message and image is one that is catering to, trying to attract, making sense to those customers that you find through your HEAP criteria to select those ideal customers. Second, it's what sets you apart both professionally and personally. And if that appeals to the ideal customers, then you've got that magic formula. And so that's pretty much as simple as it is. Now, when we say simple, we actually look at 77 different criteria when we help brand somebody. And that encompasses your ideal customer and the right message and image that we're creating for you that is authentic to you as well. So it's not just like snap your fingers and you have a new brand tomorrow. Right. It is a process. And if you're going to do it right, if you're going to expect all of the investment that you make in your marketing to work and to get an amazing return on your money, then you're going to want to take the time that it takes to do the branding.
Absolutely. All right. So the next part that's important is your advertising has to hit at the right time. Now, this probably goes without saying, right? You would think, timing is everything, right? It's why, timing's everything. Like being in the right place at the right time can be superb for a lot of people. It's how Willie Nelson got to start, right? You know what I mean? Like timing has a lot to do with things. So, but if you're marketing, so you got to think, if you're marketing at the wrong time, what's happening? You're wasting your money, right? Now, and that's why marketing doesn't work. So for an example that Tanya taught me a long time ago was if you want to rent bicycles or sell bicycles, you probably don't want to be in the New England states in the wintertime, right? Because you probably are wasting your money advertising out there to people to come and rent or buy one of your bicycles
in December
and take a super nice stroll around. So you got to do the right time. But if you take that same marketing and you put that marketing out pre-spring, okay, now you're not wasting your money so much. So remember, it has to be the right time. Also, one of the 4s.
And then the final one is enough times. And I can't say enough about this.
You can't say enough.
Exactly. You want to make sure you put your message and image out there enough times. So one great example is we had some real estate clients who said, hey, we sent out a postcard to 10,000 people and we didn't get any response.
Not one phone call.
Right. Up to 10,000 people. And so at that point, when they said we didn't get any response, we said, how many did you send out? They said 10,000. And we said, the magic question, how many times did you send that out? Oh, it was just once. The frequency's not there, guys. It's not there. And we would rather that person send to 1,000 different people 10 times because the results would be far, far better to do that. So,
and it's the same cost.
Exactly. It's the same cost. So, but you're impacting the smaller amount of people more times. Think about it. It takes an average, according to several different resources that I pulled on this stat, it takes about 7 impressions before somebody begins to associate your name with what you do or what you stand for.
And, that's a statistic right there. That's amazing because, there's a lot of statistics out there. I love statistics. I'll sling statistics in a heartbeat, but they say a lot of statistics are made up on the spot. I would challenge anybody to go out into every marketing book known to man and find where anybody disagrees that you have got to touch somebody 7 times before they start to associate who you are and what you do. 7 times is in every book. It's in every marketing book I've ever read. It's in every blog I've ever read. It's in every YouTube video I've ever watched. Anybody that deals with marketing, that statistic stays the same all the time. The wild statistic is the people that give up at 4.
Exactly. Or worse yet, 1.
Because people, like 5 times is when you only start to see it, right? 7 times is when it starts to happen and on a regular reoccurring basis. And then the more you do, then the more it comes from that. But I think it's interesting to bear that every statistic that I've ever seen has always backed that 7 constantly. Right?
So let's recap these for you guys. So the reason your marketing is failing is these 4 reasons. Okay. Number 1, you don't have the right people dialed in. You don't have an ideal customer in mind. You're trying to be everything to all people, and that's always a recipe for failure. Okay. The second thing is your message and image isn't dialed in. That's really one of the most important things. What sets you apart? What's your story? Why should people do business with you? What will it mean to them if they do? Okay. And then at the right time, most businesses have some amount of cyclical nature to them, right? So you don't always, for every industry, want to advertise 24/7, 365 days a year. Sometimes it makes more sense to do it in the cyclical nature that follows the business, right? And then finally, put your message out there enough times. The repetition and the consistency, I would put in that, both those words in that category. Consistency, your favorite thing. Repetition, consistency. If you don't have it, you might as well just stop. You might as well save your money, because you are consistently and repeatedly wasting it.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's it for today, guys. If you have questions about your brand, want to learn more about us, head to discussyourbrand.com and schedule a free 30-minute session with some of our team, and we'll talk to you about what your goals and challenges are, see what it's going to take to get you that brand and message and image that you deserve.
And the business that comes with it, which is very important. All right.
Very much.
Hey, listen, guys, it's all about prosperity. And when we say that, we're not just talking about money. We're talking about the full 360 of an abundant life, which we truly wish for every one of you. We know here at BrandFace that prosperity favors the bold. So we say be bold, especially with your brand, and especially in 2021. And thank you, Ms. Tom.
Thank you, Michael. All right, guys, have a great day and be bold about it.